I've always loved the concept of projection mapping and light festivals that utilize outdoor and public spaces and creating really unique environments. Technology is so great and so much a part of our lives that as we looked at Ignite and creating these experiences, we've really evolved the festival over the past few years to create something truly unique to Broward County. This is our third year of Ignite, and we've essentially doubled the number of art installations that we have between downtown Fort Lauderdale and here at the location at Mad Arts in Dania Beach.
This artwork, it's called Resonances. It's by the French-Canadian artist L.P. Rondeau, and it's a play on memory. So basically when you pass through this triangle, your image gets recorded and displayed in the screen, and it's a play on memory. So some things stay in time, and some things just disappear and get blurred.
I'm a fan of this type of artwork, and I'm a fan of these artists. I'm constantly engaged and looking and talking to artists, that work, in this medium. I oftentimes see who they're fans of, and then we reach out and we do just a lot of conversations with a lot of artists.
We have artists from the US, artists from around the world, really, and we focus on art that is at the intersection of technology and art. You'll see light sculptures, you'll see projection mapping, you'll see interactive pieces, you'll see things that you sit and sit in the environment and enjoy.
We have 3 local artists that we're working with. I feel like each piece is very unique, and you don't have much overlap at all, in the different pieces.
So basically, all of these pieces are analogs. So he's doing, he's recreating something, basically a lot of things is computers and electrics and things like that, but he's doing all of it analog. In this artwork, Richard Burgess manipulates live sound and light to create intermedia audiovisuals installation. He works with surveillance cameras, projection, mirrors, and contract microphones to create an immersive hallucinatory reflection and refraction experience. All of the work is analog in a way. And so he can play with it, and he just tunes it, and it's constantly,
We are Dave and Christine Maguire, founders of Studio Maguire, and we do immersive art.
We have 3 pieces here. We've got a piece called The Hunter, which is a paper diorama that comes to life with projections.
We've got Ophelia, which is an underwater projection of Ophelia, which is a Shakespearean character of a young woman drowning herself. And then we have Sirens, which is mermaids projected into water.
The public perception of immersive art has really changed, and I think there's kind of an explosion at the moment.
Just watching a couple of people, I have noticed what I expected, which is a lot of immersive art is very big and spectacular and colorful and made for amazing Instagram moments. And this piece, I think, is an antidote to that. It's very small, very detailed, it's very slow, it's quiet, it's intimate, you need to sit down, you need to contemplate it and just immerse yourself for 15 minutes and think about what you're seeing. That is something that we really like doing, is combining analog physical with digital. So the two, they work together, and we love doing that. We love animating surfaces and objects and water and all sorts of things with projections.
This artwork is called Core. It's by Adrian B. and Claire. They are a group, an artist collective from Paris, and it's a play on sound and the reaction of light. It's very meditative.
We have to be really conscious about the accessibility of art and art experiences. And technology in art has a unique way to engage people in a way that traditional museums don't. But since technology is such a prevalent part of who we are as humans and how we've evolved, technology-based art helps break down a lot of those barriers and create accessibility in a way that isn't necessarily possible with other art forms.
This one is called Luminescent Sylvia, and it's actually a work by our Mad Labs, which is the partner of Mad Arts. And this one is interactive, so
Mad has been a great partner in developing Ignite. We wouldn't be able to do it ourselves. Mad knows the technology. They can talk to the artists. They bring such a wealth of knowledge that complements the cultural division and what we're able to do.
After Ignite, some of the exhibits will go, and then a lot of the exhibits here will stay as part of the museum.
this is a permanent commission of the museum by artist Miguel Gonzalez. He's local, and it's a play with music and also light, so the music and light are synced.
When we had the first Ignite Festival, it just felt like it was for everybody. And I saw the engagement with the art, and you had people that were definitely fans of this type of art, knew the artists, and came to see the work specifically. And you had other people that just came to take Instagram photos. And I thought that either of those were great. And then if you could convert the people that didn't know anything about the art into fans of this type of art, all the better. We want everyone to enjoy themselves when they're here. No pretentiousness, you're here to enjoy it however you enjoy it, and that's fine by us.